attention. Oh my gosh, get out of town right now. That was so scary. Okay. Hi guys, I'm back to normal. I was like, I'm gonna just play with the filter for a second. Isn't that nuts? Like, think about what we have at our fingertips. It's crazy what technology can do. Like, how does that thing know to be able to just recognize me and turn me into a vampire, which is so not my personality. I was always like She-Ra, and one time I was, what's it, the grapevine, what's that called? I heard it through the grapevine. What's that called? Anyways, hi guys, happy Monday night. So put in the comments what you're gonna be for Halloween. And if you're not gonna be anything, I know it's freaky stuff, and I was a little scared too. Put in the comments what your kids are gonna be if you're not dressing up. I am Supergirl because my lovely friend Kelly gave away these cute little capes, this pink cape and a little mask for a birthday party, and Elise wanted nothing to do with it, and I was like, done. So I need to get like some gems or something, I don't know. But at our house, what we do is the way the neighborhood is, you sit at the end of, you don't have to, but I have to because our house comes on this hill. I sit at the edge of the driveway, so I get to pass out candy. So put a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live, put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new, I normally don't start off with scaring people, but you know, Halloween, I kind of had to. And then put shared in the comments. If you share this, put shared in the comments. I want to see who's going to share this. How many shares can we get in this video? Because this, literally, you guys, this training, seriously, if I go back to when I first got on social media, I wish I would have seen a training like this because I did all of this. It's not good. So share this on your team pages, okay? If you have a group, even if you're not the leader of the group, share it in there. The moderator can decide to approve it or not, the admin, whatever. Share it, put shared in the comments. Tag some girlfriends. Terry, thank you for sharing. You rock. Put shared in the comments. You're awesome. If you find value, share it, okay? You can wait a second. I think there was enough value in the scary vampire though. I'm just throwing that out there. Also today, I put my cell phone down from 4 o'clock until 6:45-ish. No, 6:30. Or no, dinner, we were starting dinner. Yeah, it was after dinner, I think. I can't remember, maybe 6. So that's a long time for me. Picked the girls up, we went for a walk, tried the bike riding, so not a success. Then we had a picnic, just me and the girls, and the back porch, which was taking a bin and throwing as many snacks in there as we could handle, and they thought it was like awesome. And we did this pink liquid sidewalk chalk, which is a big old mess. And you know, I think there's this fear that something's gonna happen, right? If we don't have our phones by us. This is blowing my mind. So the fear happened. There was something horrible that happened. Not horrible, being a little dramatic. I'm very exaggerator-like because I'm excited about everything all the time. Anyways, we have our prospecting group, and somebody had posted something kind of snarky about our company in there, and it just was not the place for it, and I missed it all, and the girl on my team was like, oh my goodness. And you know what? It's okay. It turned out to be just fine, and the world's gonna move on, right? I mean, it's crazy how we get so glued to our phones. So I just wanna mention that. A little challenge for you. Stay on right now, don't leave, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, we gotta go through this. This is a lot of content. Okay, stay till the end too, because I have something fun to tell you guys at the end of what's coming up right now this week. Aha, here we go. All right, 10 reasons you are not successful or your social media is not happening, okay? I'm gonna give you 10. Now, you might find one, you might find all beneficial. Take it or leave it, but again, this is really helpful for people on your team, your new people, so tag your friends. Everybody should hear this content, okay? The first one is you are spammy Pammy, all right? Are you spammy Pammy? Spammy Pammy is somebody who posts about her company all the time, like all the time. She thinks that like her personal page is her freaking business page. No, it's not. It's your personal page. I think you should view your personal page in the eyes of building your business and prospecting, which is totally healthy to do. But spammy Pammy is not welcome in the world of building an online business on social media. I kid you not. I posted a picture holding something in the comments, not separately. You guys, the things that happen when you build a following on social media are freaking hilarious. She says to me in the comments, oh wow, I really need to help you with your nails because I have, they're cut right now, but usually they're much longer and I don't put stuff on my nails. It's never been my thing. I try to just be as simple as possible. The idea of going somewhere and getting them done. She's like, oh, you need, what is it, color strips or whatever it is. She's like, oh girl, I need to get you some. I don't know this girl at all. She posted a comment, that's spam, okay? That's spammy Pammy. This other girl was like, your eyebrows are too close together. She literally messaged me that. One girl said my clothes look like they're from Walmart. That was on YouTube. But still, like really, that's being a spammer, okay? So the first thing is being a spammer. Don't be posting about your company all the time. It's your personal page, okay? So you gotta mix some other stuff in there. Think about it. What would you wanna see? Do you like seeing somebody say, oh, look at my makeup, look at my makeup. Oh, look at my makeup. Oh, look at this look I'm doing for Halloween. Look at my makeup, I have a sale. You wanna get in, wanna get in my group? No, think of what you like to see. You wanna catch up with your friends, you wanna see what they're doing, you like to see funny things, you like to be inspired. Be that person. Number 2 is they're not posting enough original content. So this is the people who constantly share. Okay, I just went and reached out to an old friend because I wanna order some Cutco knives. And the ones we have, like, we don't have like the whole set. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna reach out and order from him because he was a really good dude and I know he's still doing it even though it's like 20 years ago. So I looked on his page to find him and which is fine because he's not using his page for social media, but it's a good example. I couldn't see anything because I was like, oh, I wonder what he's up to. Is he married? Does he have kids? I had no idea. All his page was sharing funny things, funny videos, something about voting and politics, and it was just share. It was share, the whole thing, okay? So if you're sharing too much, it's not good for your algorithm, which basically means how Facebook rates you, and it's also not well received by people because they've seen it. It's generic, like it's just like, oop, I've already seen it. People don't respond as well to original or to shared content versus original. So you want to be thinking, what could you do to show up and post original content? You can be inspired by that thing, and you could make your own thing out of it, okay? That would be your challenge. That's a homework assignment. Number 3 is that there is not enough about you, okay? So kind of going back to Spammy Pammy. If that girl would have reached out to me about my nails and said, hey, Kimberly, I noticed that you are in network marketing too, and it seems that you are very active on social media. I'm seeing, a lot of selfies, a lot of videos. Have you ever tried color strips? Somebody help me out here. And by the way, I have tried them, so don't message me. Love y'all, but just don't do that. And if she would have said, I like almost a compliment, right? Like, I've noticed, you're doing a great job. You're very visible. Have you tried them? And then we could have a conversation, right? I could get to know her. So that's the difference. Okay. So number 3 is that they're not sharing enough about them. This is what you want to remember. People buy from those they know, like, and trust. If you aren't showing up enough, they're going to sense that. If you're hiding behind your page or your product or your company and you're not being yourself, they are going to sense that a mile away. So when you're prospecting, you're like, I'm not getting anywhere with conversations. Like, I feel like I'm being spammy. You might be being spammy. But in the conversation, if you feel like you're just not being genuine or authentic, then you might not be, okay? They might look at your page and go, I don't really know who this person is. So if you look at my page, you can tell who I am. You can tell I like to exercise, I like to cook, I share recipes, I have 2 kids, that I'm all about social media, I love quotes, I love just freaking creating content, like the what. Probably know that I'm in hair care if you've been following me at all. If you didn't know that, I'm in hair care. I'm a brand influencer for a hair care company. So you could tell all that by my page. So if I post, and this has happened to me, if I post a picture that says, wow, look at my hair, this A, B, and C, this is why, I'm shocked. People will message me and say, what are you using? And I'll tell them and say, would you like to give it a try? And they say yes, and they order. Why? Because they've probably been following me. They probably get to know me and feel comfortable ordering from me, okay? Number 4 is that you haven't found, and this is not in order, you haven't found your jam yet. What do I mean by that? You haven't found your flow. Are you a Facebook girl? Are you an Instagram girl? I did that LinkedIn workshop. When was that? Not last week, but the week before, right? Who knows? And all these girls are messaging me after. They're like, I love LinkedIn. Like, it feels like me. I just felt like Instagram was just a different crowd and I wasn't connecting. Find your flow. Try Facebook. Try Instagram. Try LinkedIn. Not all at once. Spend, 14 days to a month on Facebook. If you obviously probably have all been on Facebook. So let's switch you over to Instagram. I'll have another workshop and bootcamp coming up in January, okay? For the new year. So maybe that's what you do. Go hang out on Instagram. You can still get my LinkedIn workshop off my website. Go hang out in LinkedIn if you want like more of a kind of a professional platform. Find your jam. Find your people, okay? Find out what feels good to you. Next is they're not consistent. People who are not consistent have a hard time building up on social media because their followers become disinterested and they start to feel that they can't trust them, meaning they don't want to go like click the follow button or see first on your page if they don't know if you're gonna post or not, okay? And then they're seeing me a lot, let's just say, and not you at all. So then they go, oh, well, Kimberly's showing something else today. I'm gonna go see what she's doing. Does that make sense? So it's not about me or you. It's about you being consistent and showing up every day. So at a minimum, you need to be on social media every single day, minimum. There are apps you can schedule if you're gonna be traveling, minimum. I recommend twice a day, okay? You need to be in people's faces, they need to see you, and that counts for your stories too, so you have to be consistent. Number 6 is they are not interacting with their followers. So when people are commenting on your stuff, are you replying back? Sometimes I'll go check out people's pages for whatever reason to kind of see the activity and how it's going. And I'm shocked at how many times somebody will post something and they're not even liking the people's comments. I'm like, really? The person took the time out of their day. They didn't just do the drive-by like, right? They actually took time out of their day to comment on your stuff, and you're not even gonna give them the courtesy of commenting back? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that blows my mind, okay? So you wanna make sure you're engaging, you're interacting. You know, if somebody says something to you about your stories or watches your stories, thank them. You know, if they watch your live, you can't see the live who saw it, but you can see who commented and all that. Reach out to them. Hey, I saw that you watched my live, you know, interact with them, engage, okay? The next thing, number 7, is that they're not putting a CTA or a call to action. So a call to action is what you tell people to do at the end of the post or the video. So my call to action at the end of all my lives is I always tell you what's going on in my world with what content I have available for you, because my whole goal in life is to help you. That's all I want to do. I want to pass along what I'm learning, okay? That's it. And I'll put a call to action at the end. At the end of a post, you want to put a call to action so people will respond. If you've ever posted before and you heard crickets, you're like, you know what I'm talking about. There's probably not a call to action, or you were spamming. If you put a post, let's say for example, I took a picture of myself. We have a lookout area. Downtown Austin, even Austin in general, is gorgeous. It's so beautiful here. We live out in the hill country, so I'm totally spoiled. But it's hilly and rocks. They're like small mountains, right? We don't have mountains, but they're huge, huge hills. And there's this lookout point. So I stopped by on my way. It used to be on my way to my old work. And that's so nice to say, by the way. And, oh, hi, Maggie. And I pulled off and I took a picture of myself on purpose for social media. And it had the city in the background. And I said, Austin is hands down my favorite city in the world. What's yours? So I could have said, oh, Austin, I love Austin. Whoop, whoop, ATX for life. Okay, everyone would be like, cool, I've been to Austin, it's awesome. Hopefully some people would say that. But with the call to action, guess what happened? Everybody and their brother started commenting, I love Las Vegas, this is why. I love, you know, San Francisco or wherever, all the different places. Or I love Austin, I've been there before, I didn't know you were from there, da 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 da. Huge conversation was happening, okay? So a call to action, love Austin, there you go, Maggie. So a call to action is when you tell people something, what to do, okay? So you need to have a call to action. You don't have to do it in every post, but if you have an inspirational quote, you could say to somebody, what's your favorite inspirational quote? Or what motivates you? Or what do you do on a daily basis to become inspired? I mean, in anything you post, you can find a call to action if you think about it, okay? Number 8 is they're not doing lives. I'm not going to tell you that you have to do lives to be successful in social media, because I know people that are at the top of my company that haven't done Facebook lives, okay? So you can get to the top of the company without doing it. You can build a business without doing it. But if you want to do it faster, or you really want to build a following and you want to become a real influencer, you need to do Facebook lives. And this is why. There's nothing like something like this, because we're live. It's like we're right here chatting. You guys are commenting. I can see you on here. When I meet you guys in person, I would say real life. When I meet you guys in person, I feel like I already know you. It's not like this weird, awkward, like long, hug. It's like, hey, come here, give me a hug, right? So it's a way for people to get to know you, and they get to see your mannerisms and how you're moving around and how you show up, all that stuff, okay? So if you're not afraid, I want you to build a bridge and get over it. That's what I'm gonna say, because you're gonna be okay. There's not one, I haven't lost a victim yet, okay? I've done Facebook live trainings. I've probably done 24 Facebook live trainings, maybe just a one-off or an actual workshop this year, and I have not lost anybody yet. You're gonna be okay. You should go do them like right now. Number 9 is they're not following up. So part of social media is the attraction piece. It's getting people commenting and interacting, right? Creating curiosity with our content, engaging people. But then when those people do say, hey, what shampoo are you using? Or How did you lose that 9 pounds you were just talking about? What product, like what coffee, what brand is that coffee? I've never heard of that. What is that? Not only do you need to respond to that person, but then you need to put them into your follow-up system. You need to write them down somewhere and not on a freaking sticky note. You need to have a system and a process. Okay, great. They've made a comment. We've connected. I'm going to follow up with them when? When are you going to follow up with them? What's your plan? You need to have a plan. This is your business. So one of the things I see that people don't do is they don't have a follow-up. They're just all over the place and they're like, I need to get organized. No, that's your moneymaker. That's your priority. It's not need to, you have to, okay? So I know I'm definitely in teaching mode when I'm like yelling at you guys. Okay, but it's all in love, I promise. Number 10 is that they don't believe in themselves, okay? So when you're posting, there can be a little bit of this, like it's false, meaning you feel like you're somebody else. So when I was doing my FitKim brand, everything I posted was FitKim. You know, I always felt like I was safe behind the FitKim brand. I never posted just me. I don't know how to explain it, but I never did. I would post pictures of maybe Scott and I sometimes, like on an anniversary, pictures of the girls a couple times a year, and that was it. I was never just like, it's Kimberly. And I had to do a lot of work on it to be able to have confidence in myself, but also just say, screw it. I'm just going to be myself. And the people who like it are going to follow along. Great. I'm going to connect with them and help them. And the people who aren't, I'm not even going to know. Like, who cares, right? That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to help people, but to show up genuinely and authentically, so I can feel good about the message I'm delivering and the way I'm delivering it. So that's really important to remember, is that you have to believe in yourself. Don't stop believing, right? Go play that song in the morning, scream it, yell it, mindset work. I mean, that's why I'm always talking about mindset, you guys, like seriously. Oh, and I told you guys I was gonna tell you the special announcement. I'm so freaking excited. Let me get the list out of people. You just get ready to hear these trainers, okay? You guys ready for this? So if you were on my live Saturday, I said I would tell you guys what's coming down the pipeline. Okay, I am organizing a one-day social media influencer summit. It's going to be, I think, 10 to 3 Central Time. Everything, you'll get access to all the replays and everything. Everything will be broken down so you can kind of pick and choose what you want. It's going to master your mindset, social media success, and then hashtag Boss Babe branding. So we're gonna go over all of it. Mindset, social media, recruiting, all that stuff, branding. And I am put together a bunch of amazing, epic, in my opinion, trainers. So I'll give you guys details on that in a second, but that is the announcement. It's December 8th. If you're like in China or something, you can still see it, but you will have access to the replay if you register for it. Okay, so before I get into that, my mastermind is open. If you wanna get in the mastermind, put your email below. I'm actually gonna send something out for that, so put mastermind in your email, okay? If you already on my email list, you probably already have the email. So the applications you have to apply, so the registration is closing Wednesday, okay? If you wanna get my mastermind, it is a small group coaching. It's basically direct access to me. So if you're in the mastermind, put what you like about it. I see some mastermind people on here. Not mastermind. Yes, mastermind. Masterminders, the goal diggers, put in the comments what you love about it. Here's the 7 reasons why I think it's awesome. 1 is you get premium content. Today, I did a behind the scenes, which was so fun. And I got to show you guys my lighting, my backdrops, me drinking water because I always freaking cough all the time. We went through filters, all kinds of stuff. So it's hands-on webinars. I can kind of show you everything like that I do to be successful. So that's cool. Number 2 is you can ask me anything, so I become your virtual upline. Number 3 is you get mini accountability partners that you have to report to every day. Number 4 is weekly check-ins. We focus on what went well and to make sure you are focusing on what's working. You are focusing on the success you're having and you're building off of it. Because what do? We're like, I suck. I didn't prospect 5,000 people this week. Oh, forget it. And then the month is gone, right? We got to focus on the good and we got to build from that, okay? 5 is there are monthly challenges. I'm really excited about November's challenge, by the way. Number 6 is we do a book of the month. We just read You Are a Badass at Making Money. It's the green one, Jen Sincero's book. And we talk about it. We work through it, the action steps. Make sure you finish the book. How many times have you started a book and not finished it, right? What a concept. And 7, you get specials on all my programs and all that stuff. Okay, so if you want to apply for that, put mastermind, put your email, or go apply. You might have the application. And then Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central, you can get the recording if you can't make it live, is my personal branding workshop. I've never done this content before, it's brand new. So we're gonna go over business pages and how to set up your business page. What kind of content should you be posting? How can you add value so people raise their hand and they say, me, me, me? Because I'm gonna show you how to get people to say, I want what you have. And now you have leads. Now you have people to follow up with. And then I'm gonna show you how to automate the follow-up process through Facebook Messenger and not get in trouble. Because I've been in Facebook jail 4 times this year. I'm probably on their like most wanted list for Austin, Texas. So this is a way to bypass that. It's a friendly third-party tool called ManyChat. We're gonna go over all of it. Your personal brand, okay? Stop trying to be your company's rep. You are you that is a brand influencer for products that you love or services that you love, okay? So if you want to get in it, just put your email below and put workshop, branding workshop, and I'll get you the information on it. Otherwise, if you're on my email list, I'm gonna send an email out actually tonight. And then last but not least, the one-day conference is December 8th. Let me tell you some of the trainers. Well, you might not know some of them, but I'll put their bios and stuff like that. So I'm going to have Lindsay Sewell, Charlotte Lasasso. Charlotte, did I say your name right? Victoria Alexander, some of you have heard her. She's an amazing recruiter. She's going to talk about recruiting. Edith Steinberg, do you guys remember Edith's training we did on content creation? I think Missy's on here and she did like her full-on program. Edith is incredible on content, but like what to post and what it should look like and strategic. She's so freaking smart. Christy Dully is the creator of Self Love Girl Gang. She's going to be there. Amy McNally is a coach, but she's also specializes in tapping and mindset. If you don't know what tapping is, go Google it, but specific to network marketers. So on doubt, people rejecting you, all that kind of stuff. Chelsea Fournier, who doesn't love Chelsea Fournier? She is the leader of the Intentional Entrepreneur, and she is just awesome. Yeah, if I'm saying one of your people's names, put I love them in the comments so they can see the love. Jania Joy is a mindset success coach, and she is going to be talking all kinds of stuff about abundance, and she's so good. You guys go look at her page. She is so good at attraction marketing. Every time I see her post, I'm like, I want her life. Like, she's just so smart. I'm not going to say her name yet because I'm not positive. And then I've got a couple of pending people that I'm waiting on. So it's going to be really neat because it's going to be a place I feel that these people are successful, and I feel that they're accessible to you. I feel that you're going to connect with them and go, okay, they did it and I can do it. They're not, Eric Worre, someone like him, you're like, oh, he's been doing this for 30 years. I can't do that. You know what I mean? And so I specifically really thought about who I wanted to do this with that would be people that we all felt like they were our girlfriends and we could meet them for coffee. So that's the kind of people I attracted for this to happen. So we're gonna have webinar style panelists. Some of them are gonna be flying solo. So you'll be able to buy a ticket, have access to the virtual summit, and then you will have access to the replays for life. So it's December 8th, but if you can't make it on that actual day, it's totally fine. But if you're making plans now, try to block that time off. I think it's gonna be 10 to 3 Central Time. So that's coming. More details to follow, but I hope to solidify that list so I can get that knocked out. And I saw Ashley on here. Ashley Toops is a freaking rock star network marketer. She's incredible. She did a guest training in one of my private groups, and she agreed to do an interview with me a week from today. So 8 p.m. Central on my personal page. This is what blows my mind. She's got 4 little kids. I mean, she had like 4 of them in diapers when she freaking started. And she's just like, you know what? You just make it happen. And I just loved her no nonsense, you just do it attitude. But she's so real that she said that when she went on stage, she told them, she's like, I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. And that's what I love about her. So she's gonna be here next week on Monday, and I'm so excited about that. And then Wednesday night, I'll be on my business page, The Goal Digger Girl. So make sure you like my page. That way you can actually get notified when I go live on there. You don't want to miss a training. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. And I want you to implement this stuff. I want to pop on your social media page or your pages and go, yes, they're getting it. They're doing it, okay? Because there is a way to do it, and I want you guys to have success, okay? So thanks for tuning in tonight. And until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. I'll see you later. Bye.